Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into some news that honestly feels like it's been brewing forever. We're talking about the live-action TV show for Life is Strange, you know, the video game.
Oh, yeah. People have been talking about this for, almost 10 years now?
Oh.
Since 2016, I think?
Exactly. There have been attempts, whispers, but nothing solid. And the big question always was, how do you even do it? How do you take a game that's all about your choices, your consequences, and make it, well, linear TV without losing what makes it special?
Right. That player agency is so core to the experience.
Well, we finally have a really interesting development. Charlie Covell is confirmed as the showrunner.
Ah, Charlie Covell, the end of the Thing world. That makes a lot of sense.
It really does, doesn't it? For anyone maybe not familiar, the showrunner is like the main creative force. They guide everything. So our mission today is to figure out why Covell feels like such a, well, almost perfect pick for this, and maybe what her version of Max Caulfield's story might look like.
And it's not just Covell, is it? You've got Amazon MGM Studios involved, Square Enix Naturally, Story Kitchen, and Lucky Chap Entertainment too, Margot Robbie's company.
That's right. It feels like a serious push, maybe learning from things like Fallout success, like they're finally, cracking the code for game adaptations.
Seems like it. There's real momentum there.
Okay, so maybe a quick refresher on the game itself for anyone who needs it. Life is Strange follows Max Caulfield. She's a photography student, kind of shy, who finds out she can rewind time. Like, actually turn back the clock a few moments.
The ultimate undo button.
Totally. And the game uses this for its famous butterfly effect choices. Small things you do or don't do can have huge impacts down the line. She reconnects with her old best friend, Chloe Price, this rebellious blue-haired punk.
Iconic character.
Absolutely. And together, they start investigating a missing student, uncovering some really dark stuff hidden in their town, Arcadia Bay. All while Max is having these weird, unsettling visions and strange things are happening, hinting at some big disaster.
Which really sets up the challenge, like you said. How do you adapt that? The emotion, the characters, the choices, the strangeness. But Covell's work on the end of the Thing world, it's kind of the blueprint, isn't it?
How so?
Well, think about how she handles James and Alyssa. They're in absurd situations, yes, but she grounds it all in really relatable feelings. Loneliness, wanting connection. You see those same threads in Max, her shyness, her bond with Chloe. Covell is brilliant at exploring that deep emotional stuff alongside, the weirder elements.
Like the existential dread in AOTFW, or those stark, almost dreamlike moments.
Exactly. She knows how to blend grounded emotion with that touch of the surreal or the uncanny. It feels uniquely suited for Life is Strange's mix of teen life and time-bending weirdness.
That's a great point about the characters, but Life is Strange also has this big mystery plot and, supernatural events. How does her specific tone fit with that? Because it could easily tip over into something less grounded, couldn't it?
It could, but I think her strength is keeping the bizarre tethered to reality. In TOTFW, the weird stuff serves the characters' emotional arcs. It doesn't overwhelm them. I'd expect her to use the time travel, the visions, the storm, use it all to heighten the psychological drama for Max. What's the cost of this power?
So focusing on the internal struggle.
Yeah, amplifying the weight of it all, maybe exploring the moral gray areas, the psychological toll, probably with that signature mix of dark humor and real vulnerability she does so well. It won't just be about solving the mystery, I think. It'll be about feeling what Max is going through.
So for us watching, this means what? We're not just getting the game's plot points played out.
Probably not just a straight retelling, no. More like a reimagining. Filtered through Covell's lens. Expect something that honors the game's heart, its emotion, but likely brings its own distinct flavor. Maybe a bit darker, more introspective.
Which honestly is kind of what you'd hope for in a really good adaptation, isn't it? Something that uses the new medium.
Definitely. It feels genuinely exciting to think about what she might do with it.
Okay, so wrapping this up then.
Well, thinking about the bigger picture here. The Life is Strange game, as we said, it pivots on Max's power, her choices. That player agency shapes everything.
Yeah.
So here's something for you to think about as we wait for this show. How can a linear TV series possibly capture that feeling? That sense that your choices matter when you're just watching it unfold? How do you translate the impact of player agency when the player, isn't playing anymore? It's a fascinating challenge for them and something interesting for us to watch out for.